I mean, the movie wasn't great. I don't think it's the worst movie ever. I just think the reason that they considered that it was super expensive to make. But Universal Studios had a really cool Waterworld stunt show, for multiple years that was better than the movie.
Right.
And that was a lot of fun. Unfortunately for Waterworld, the boat is called Deez, and if it doesn't have nuts at the end of it, it's Deez. And all I can see is D's nuts.
D's nuts. D's nuts.
All right, here we go. What's our Waterworld scores? Sink the D's. All right, that's how you get multi-ball, is you launch up the middle and they get inside the boat, see? There's a little ramp right there. Once it fills up, it flips over and you get multi-ball. That's the reason I really like this table. I like multi-ball in general, and I also can hit up the middle. As you see, I got all four, and now they're dropping. It's just chaos. Oh, I already lost two. I got three. Well, I don't know. That was like three, maybe four jackpots. Oh, I feel pretty good about that turn. I don't know what my top score is right now. What? I don't even have multi-ball and I got jackpot? Can you switch over to Waterworld? Yep. Just to let you guys know, after pinball, we still got a full night. We have some summer-based games. We got California games. We got some beach volleyball and some baseball all coming up.
Is there a quicker way to search?
Just move your hand, Pat. Yes, there is. If you go to the search little icon on top and you type in Waterworld, yep. So when Kim was here, she did that just naturally, and I'm like, you're using this better than the people that have been using it for years. If you just didn't hit search from there, it should come up. Maybe you gotta put the world. Yep. 735 million. And I have 219, and that's not even close. All right, I wanted to explain this to you real quick because you've never played this table. Come on, just over before you go. So this boat right here, there's going to be an option to sink it on here. If you sink it, it flips over, and every time you hit it up the middle, it puts a ball inside there. When there's 4 balls, it gets too heavy and it drops into a multi-ball. That's why I like this table. It's a really cool feature. Still got your balls. I hope so.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I feel like this one, it needs just a little bit of a screen adjustment.
I think that's the best screen adjustment for. It hasn't been. This table hasn't been updated in a long time. They're looking for a new play field of it. The lighting needs to be fixed. The bloom, I couldn't get rid of the over bloom it has. The 3D models have to be redone. There you go, you got one in there. So just keep hitting it up the middle. Yeah, it's one where it doesn't launch it for you. There you go, you got two.
Three.
And just remember, everybody, when we switch over, it's going to take a little bit longer of a break just because we have a new streaming setup.
Four.
Here you go.
I got
Here it
four.
is.
All right, here we go. Here we go. I got jackpot on that. Another jackpot. Let's go. Woo! Let's go!
That's why I like this table. Is it's a very simple multi-ball, and it's easy to get jackpots, and it feels good. There's nothing wrong with hearing jackpot.
All right, I'm gonna click
Some
that.
people are addicted to that jackpot sound. They call them pinheads. Maybe one day everything in here will be running off of solar. That could happen soon.
That could. And if it reduces our technical difficulties that we have to go through, then yeah, why not? All right. Let's look at my. I don't have a score, so any score that I get. Yeah, I've got to beat 300.
All right, here's something I
million.
want to ask, and this is just a basic human question, so it doesn't matter who you are or whatever, right? Let's say that you're in the middle of doing something important, like let's say you're about to eat dinner, you're making dinner, you're interacting with someone, and you get a phone call by somebody. Now, for me, I just don't answer, and then I'll call the person back later. That's just me. Some people feel like they need to answer it, but at least be like, hey, I'm busy right now, but I'll call you back.
Right.
If somebody comes over and I'm eating, I tell them hey, that's great. You know, I got to get back inside. I'm eating. Granny Goodness is letting her food get cold because she doesn't want that lady that she doesn't even like to think that she's not a good person. The other day, Laughlin was cooking food and got a phone call and wouldn't get off the phone to finish cooking the food that she was eating or about to eat. And it was ruined because she didn't want the person on the phone to feel like she was letting her go. You're doing it right now. Your food's getting cold. Why did you go outside?
You don't even smoke.
I think this is a perfect one.
Nope. 21 million. Alright guys, just trying to figure out what my score is going to be. Getting in here. There it is. You're up.
Or let them wait in the other room. Yeah, food is a necessity. No, this is going outside to talk to the person while your food is getting cold. It's not the other person's fault because they don't know you're eating. You didn't say anything. Growing up, I grew up obviously with my grandparents. Not obviously, I mean, I don't know why that's obvious to people watching. But I grew up a lot with my grandparents, but it was mostly just my dad. And my dad had a friend, his name was Pete. he was this big guy, really funny comedian, growing up in Southern California. But Pete would have the uncanny ability to always call or stop over when it was dinner time. Partially because he was a big guy, so he liked to be invited for dinner. But when we moved here to Colorado, and Pete was still in California, every single time, when he called, it was always around dinner time. And my dad was very strict on, we eat at 6 o'clock. So he always knew, and my dad would get caught in these long conversations, and then his food would get cold. Because my dad's not very good at multitasking. He can't eat and talk on the phone. Or he couldn't. Maybe he can now. Right up, multiball. Super jackpot! I thought jackpot was enough for me to hear. But super jackpot, it matters more to me now that I know that exists. Super jackpot. Gotta stop hitting that middle thing when there's nothing going on. Alright, where am I at, guys? Like, I'm not saying be rude. Obviously, the person involved doesn't know, except for my dad's friend Pete. He always knew. But you're not putting anybody out by saying, hey, I can't right now. I need another multi-ball. This is also a late era Gottlieb. Even after Street Fighter, even later, fun table. Like their designs and how they made it is garbage because they didn't have a lot of money. But at least they made it fun. Like for me, like fun trumps how something looks every time when it comes to like video games and stuff. Here it is, Window Award jackpot. Oh. 3 kilos of pure dirt. Only in the world of Waterworld would that actually mean something good. You're up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if it's an emergency, sure. And that should be the only reason you're calling if you know I eat dinner at the same time every day. Hey, are you dying? Something going on? Alright, I gotta eat.
About to.
Which is exactly how my grandma and everybody else in the family, because they were like New York Italians.
Right.
What the hell you calling me? You know I eat at 6 o'clock.
All right, let's get this. Let's get this. Super hint.
No, you want
Sink
to
the D's.
That's how you get the multi-ball.
D's nuts. You know what you can sink? You can sink these nuts. No one finds that funny. D's. I got one ball. I got one ball on D's. On D's nuts. I got 2 balls on D's. D's nuts. I got 3 balls on D's. On D's nuts. I got 4 balls on D's. D's nuts. Now I got multi-ball. Jackpot. 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 That's all I
why
hear.
this table's fun.
I was trying to shoot for the ramp. I got that ramp. Let's go. Alright, alright. I got up the ramp that I wanted to. It's gonna slide it down. I missed the ramp. Missed the ramp. Because I'm not trying to go... Oh! That was sketchy. I'm trying to get up the right ramp. And that's not working, but... 26 million skill shot for multi-ball. Where do I skill shot?
Yeah, it's unclear. I tried to see that too.
Alright, I guess I shoot again. So I got some kind of multi-ball going on. Advanced Super Jackpot. Shoot again, shoot again. Let's go, let's go. Let's keep this momentum going, y'all. Nope. It's gonna be another saved ball. Glad I didn't walk away on that. Let's go. Let's get this going. Nope. It went down. It went down. Down in Chinatown. But I didn't get enough for extra ball. Nope. There it is. Come on, give me... Yeah, there it is. Give me a clean score. Give me a clean score. All right, you're up.
Hold on.
So, has you ever seen the Waterworld movie? It's pretty all right. It's pretty all right.
Whoa, hot take.
Not like it's
Didn't you hear me talking about how it's one of the biggest box office flops ever in the history of all cinema versus what it made versus how much it cost? It used to be forever until like probably 5 years ago, the biggest flop ever.
But I feel like the movie, if you rewatch it, it's not that bad.
It's not that great.
It's not that great.
For how much it cost. It cost like $300 million.
Oof.
We can say the further we get in time, the more that you can say something like that, and people are like, oh shit, 90s money.
90s money, that's different.
That's Ricky Lake.
So I think what's important here is walking away knowing that it's not Harry Potter. You're not getting... Because Harry Potter movies generally are good. There's a few hit or misses, but I feel like what they did with those movies, overall, pretty alright. Pretty alright.
Which ones do you think are missed?
I'd have to go back and rewatch them all. There's nothing that stands out in my mind that is really that bad of a movie. I feel like most of these movies are pretty well done. And for a long-standing series, that's saying something. That's saying something. I don't feel like all of them were hits, but I feel like the majority of...
Who wrote the theme song to Harry Potter?
Ooh, that's a good question, because I bet they got paid. I bet they got a bag. I got that in bag.
But is it
cash.
iconic though? Like if you just hear a little bit of the Harry Potter theme music, right?
I can't even think of it. I think Game of Thrones has a better theme song, because I can't even think of what Harry Potter's theme song would be.
Really? But as soon as you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, never mind. It only takes a little bit. Whoops.
Harry Poyer. Getting the Philippines.
This is going to be it right here.
Advertisements. And we can't even gate that. You gotta go to YouTube Premium to do that. Oh yeah, the haunting melody.
See? I said it wouldn't take long. It's John Williams, Star Wars. That guy's created so many classic themes, from Jaws to Harry Potter to Indiana Jones. Like that guy.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he knows. He knows like what kind of theme songs to do.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good. All right, you're up.
I'm still not done. We got caught up in Harry Potter because we started talking about it. All right, I just need to finish this.
So, chat, what are your feelings on John Williams? John Williams as being one of perhaps the most greatest composer of our time.
That's inarguably, like, it's not even arguable. Like, even people like Hans Zimmer and stuff, who's created a lot of modern classics.
Right.
He's like, no. Like, if people try to put him in the same, he's like, I'm no John Williams. Like, he's the person that bridged classic Hollywood themes with modern, and that's very hard to do because like it worked for movies throughout history. I mean, from the 70s up until now. I mean, he just did the music for the new Indiana Jones.
Right.
He's 90 something, and he's still composing. So I'm gonna retire. No, when you love it that much,
you don't retire.
You retire when you're dead.
All right.
Sorry, I need it. We have all this lime that Granny Goodness has been, or not lime, mint that she's been growing very well all spring and summer. And as summer's starting to dwindle down, I had yet to make any mojitos. And we actually talked about making mojitos on Thursday's stream because we were going to drink summer drinks. And I was like, hey, I'm going to...
And that's a summer drink for sure.
Didn't have any real limes, but I had lime juice, so that's good enough. All right, so last turn on this one before we go to the last table. Have not beat my high score on here. I've gotten kind of close. My last one was about 100 million away. With a high scoring table like this, that's not really that far. Did you ever figure out what the skill shot is on this?
No, I didn't. I was enraptured by it, but couldn't figure it out.
Nope. Man, I get a lot of kilos of dirt. Multi-ball right off of this. So this is a different multi-ball, guys. It's not off of these nuts. Dennis Hopper, do you think he's like turning in his grave because he's immortalized in the Waterworld pinball table?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
He's like, of all the things that I'm going to be remembered for, I don't think Waterworld is the top thing he would rather. I think Easy Rider's probably the top thing. Also, he directed a couple of really good movies, too. I can't remember. But he was also in the really ridiculous, completely different sequel of Texas Chainsaw Massacre that they did in the, I think it was late 80s or 90s. I don't know if he directed. He might have directed that. He might have directed Easy Rider too, as well. He might have directed Easy Rider, folks. I don't know for a fact, but I know he did direct more, and directed quite a few movies. I mean, he was also Koopa. Do you think he was happy about that in his late career? That's what killed him. It was a slow death, but ever since that, it killed him. Do I want to trade my 12 dirts for 2 jackpots? Of course. Who wouldn't? If you could trade dirt for anything besides more dirt, you say yes.
Dirt for water? I'll trade that. I'll trade that.
But for 2 jackpots?
I'm assuming that's how you get jackpots.
I wonder, you should look up, because it sounds really close to Dennis Hopper, the voice. Did he, because some people did actually do the voices for pinball. Like, if he did, that's awesome.
Let me look that up.
Alright, we got 2 balls locked on these nuts. We got 3. Got 1 more for multi-ball, guys. I think I got it. Got it. I lost 2. I went from multi-ball to multi-ball. I'm creeping on my score. I don't know what it is. What's my score?
735 million.
Ah. Did we get a definitive answer about his involvement on this table?
No, we didn't. Instead, I found Gary Coleman's soundboard.
I don't know what possibly how you could have gotten to there. But that's life, people.
I search the internet and I find random things. When I'm looking for something specific, I get something completely random.
You said, what was my score? 700 what?
735
I beat
million.
it. Overall, this has been a good pinball day for me. Like, I think consistently I've done pretty good. I'm gonna try to get to 1 billion. Can I do 2 tables with 1 billion?
Right.
I'm trying to get multi-ball one more time on here, which I think I'll be able to do.
High score, man.
Got it.
Chat, have you seen the movie Waterworld?
I got 1 billion! It made a
Yeah.
big deal about it, too.
You got there.
All right, get ready to type it in. That was it. One 166. It popped up. 1206 104310.
661
1206 1206. That's completely wrong. That's like 11 billion. I didn't get that much.
All right, so what is it?
I gotta wait for it to pop up. 1206 104 106. That's it. I gotta say, I feel really good about my scores today. You're up. This is your last one on this table. We still got another table to go, but
Right, and then last one on this, and I do believe that the schedule was I play this, we go to break, and then we play the last table, switch over.
that's a lot of what. Why would we take a break, play one table, come back, and then take a 20-minute break to switch? How does that scheduling work? Would a scheduler do that? No.
I thought I was. I'm glad that I misunderstood.
No, we got one more table after this, and then we switch to.
Damn it!
Dark likes this table. All right, Granny Goodness, who likes everything ever that's ever been made, is talking crap about how you said Waterworld wasn't that bad. That's the worst thing that can happen. I've caught her watching some stuff that I don't even know people could watch.
You make it sound like it's X-rated.
Maybe it is. Maybe you just didn't see the right cut.
Maybe that's the
just remember, if you guys have subscribed to us using your Prime membership, that does not auto-renew. You have to go back on. It's unfortunate. We don't have control over that.
Yeah.
But you have to go back on and resubscribe to us.
All right, ball one locked. Let's shoot for that multi-ball again. Ball two locked. Ball three locked. And ball four. All right, so multi-ball did not go as the way that I thought it would. But it's okay. It's multi-ball. Let's just go with another multi-ball.
So Dark said Waterworld pinball came from the movie. All those millions for a bad movie to make a great table. Hey, you know, there's a lot of licensed stuff that the licensed stuff is better than the actual license.
Right.
Like that's, you know, there's books and movies and stuff that came from somewhere else.
Die for treasure. Let's go with that.
And we're hoping safely, I'm going to say November, we're going to be able to incorporate the Racecade into the stream. We do have high score challenge games that are racing games. We just don't talk about them because we couldn't play them.
Right.
But the arcade portion of it will be done by then. I have a bunch of other things that I need to do on there as well. There's probably hundreds of games that I have to individually go through. But there was a big issue with the steering wheel not working, then the force feedback not working, and then the sound. We have surround sound on there and bass shakers and motors and all kinds of stuff, and it was a hassle. But at least that's working, and I've gone through A to C up to California Dreams of racing games. They all work on there. I showed Dead earlier. I played a little bit of California, Dreaming and Driving.
Dreaming and driving.
Yeah, November 2028. Yeah, I didn't say what year, so. I just mojitoed all over me.
And tilt it. I don't give a shit. All right, this is the second table that this has happened on. This is really unfortunate because there's nothing else to do other than to back out. I didn't beat my high score, but I feel like, you know, the most appropriate thing to do is just relaunch it and see what we can do to get the next play out. Who knows? Who knows?
You get a new high score?
No, actually, it wouldn't even let me tilt. It got stuck. Just like the, no, I restarted it. I restarted it. So this gives me another free play, essentially, because the game fucked up. But can I do it? Can I do it?
We've had, just to let you guys know, we got some new viewers. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
We've had multiple tables today basically break on us.
Yeah.
We first had fishtails where I was trying to beat your high score, and the ball was stuck. I couldn't even tell where it was, and I tilted, and it just still wouldn't reset. And then you played after me, and then the exact same thing happened to you on your last turn of fishtails. Then we were playing Baywatch. And Baywatch, I had a weird multi-ball where, I don't know, an extra ball was launched or it ended it while there was more than one ball still on the playfield. I don't know exactly what happened. But every game we played after that gave us 2 balls to launch. But what was strange is, as soon as one ball drained, the other, you couldn't do anything. The flippers would just freeze like it normally would because it didn't know that extra ball was there. So that was really weird. And now we got Waterworld also doing something strange.
Right. And the volume is lower for whatever reason. I backed out.
Oh yeah, when you back out, it's default to a certain level. So then when we go to tables, they're not super blaringly loud. That's easy to fix. I can show you how to fix it as soon as you lose your balls.
2 jackpots off of that. 1 ball in play. Try shooting for the same ramp.
And Kick viewers, thanks for sticking with us. I know that Kick has been
Yeah, it's been
dropping
acting
us
up.
all day for some reason. It's definitely not our internet. Twitch and YouTube have been fine. So, I was gonna show you how to get the volume up.
Isn't it lower button and then right? Start button and right?
Summer Table Paranormal Activity is not a summer thing. That is very much a more Halloween type of thing.
Oh, for sure. Who said that?
Granny goodness, of course.
I mean, horrors for all seasons, but
But really, starting, you can do the last week of September does work, but after summer is officially over. Oh, she's talking about, is there a Lord of the Rings table? Yes, there is. Granny Goodness is talking about she had a weird sound coming from her phone, and that's where she was using Paranormal Activity.
okay.
But if you just say Summer Table Paranormal Activity, no periods, no commas, that sounds like you're suggesting for us to play a Paranormal Activity table.
Right.
Somebody who is a English major, as Granny Goodness is, should know better. This is your moment. You've not used your degree for much because we've been able to get autocorrects and all this other stuff. But this is the moment. Your English teacher would not be proud.
Play for combo feature. Let's go the super hints and straight. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. All right, skill shot for multi-ball. Let's go. Come on, you son of a bitch.
We got lots of not interesting. Well, I mean, it is interesting. We got some more stuff coming up, guys. So we're gonna play one more table. And after that, we're going to be taking a 15-20 minute break, switching over to the arcade, getting everything set up over there. We're going to be playing some more summer-based games.
Yep, sure are.
We got California games, so if you're old enough to remember that came out on every system. We're going to be playing the Genesis version. Then we're going to be playing Super Spikers, which is a arcade game that came out in the late 90s, also came out on GameCube. It was on the AM2 arcade system, Sega system. It is a beach volleyball game. I played a little bit of it. It's a lot of fun. And then And then we're also going to be playing Baseball Stars 2.
I didn't
which
even
is
realize it.
SNK, Neo Geo. Super fun baseball game. And then we're going to be getting into our fighting game portion of the night where we got Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat 1, and
Tekken.
Tekken 7.